Hello, welcome into my channel. I'm going to be doing a pick a card today, and this little pick a card is all about whatever the cards bring through. I'm using my little Healing Fairies Oracle to make your pick easier. I have no idea what the theme is going to be. We'll use the theme as we get the cards in. So I'm going to be doing a left pile and a right pile. What is your pick a card today? What is coming through for you for pile A and pile B? Whoopsie, pile B. Let's see what's coming through. We've got be honest with yourself, and pile B, we've got romantic partner. And you know something, I actually manifested this. I love it how it works. I asked Spirit before I went into the reading, what do I do? Tell me how I do it. And Spirit just said to me, trust yourself. And I wanted one to be romance and one to be normal. So this, your pile A is all about being honest with yourself. This is an internal asking questions for yourself, and your pile B is about your partner. So are you single? Are you looking for a romantic partner? And if you are in a relationship, how is that working out for you? So that's pile B. So let's go to your cards now. All right, pile A. Be honest with yourself. You've got a little fairy and she's looking at the dragonfly, and the dragonflies are always transformations, bringing in some new realizations for yourself. So this card is indicating that you're hiding your true feelings somewhere and you aren't being honest with yourself on some kind of a topic that you want to address in your life. Now this card is urging you to admit your feelings to yourself. If you're feeling stuck or tired or maybe irritable, you know, these are the symptoms that arise from being dishonest with yourself, and that it goes out and it filters out to the rest of your community, to your family, to your job. So maybe you feel that you can't afford to be honest with yourself, that you'll lose something in this space. But this card isn't asking you to make any radical life changes. I think this card is just saying to you that it's urging you to admit your true feelings to yourself so you can move to the next section of your life. And an easy way to get in touch with your true feelings is to go outside, engage with yourself silently in your conversation, and admit to yourself, okay, right, this is what, even if you have to talk to the trees, even if you have to talk to the dragonflies or anything out there, mentally tell yourself something that you are thinking and feeling and experience that actual feeling. And I think when you ask yourself that, that is the help that you get in touch with who you are. Those deepest feelings will come up, they'll rise. And I think that is holding a mirror back to yourself so you can admit the truth to yourself. And I think you understand that it is safe to be with yourself now. And then when you're safe with yourself, it ripples out to everybody else around you, your siblings, your family, your lover, your partners. I think this is definitely a truth-speaking kind of reading for you. So let's see what's coming up with my cards. What does Spirit want to give you further in your reading here? And I love how she's got her hands over her shoulder, being submissive and saying, you know, I feel unsafe being honest out there, but I never ever can feel unsafe being honest with myself. Right, so let's see what's coming up for you. The first one is, what is it all about? What is your being honest about? Let's get your subject there. What is being honest all about? And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I understand that. And then we've got the challenge coming in with being honest with yourself. What is your challenge coming in, being honest with yourself? They're all coming out wanting to speak to you. Do you see them jumping all over? What is your challenge, being honest with yourself about these cycles coming up? They all want to talk to you. So I'm going to take that one. Okay, I do understand that. And then your outcome. What is your way forward here? And that one jumped up, so let's have a look at that. And your bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, you're encouraged here to understand that this is a major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune is a card to say to you that life has cycles, but it is coming on the up and up. So this is the situation. When you're honest with yourself, you will realize so much more. There's so much coming in for you. There's so much that falls into place for you when you're honest with yourself. And you know, when you do this with yourself, and I know that I can be like that as well. When you are truthful and about a relationship or about a friendship or about a maybe you're moving home, maybe you are looking for a new apartment, but you're just trying to grab the first one that comes along. And that happens with your job, it happens with your relationships, it happens with partners that you are maybe friendships with first, and then it becomes a more involved. This is being honest in the sense that You don't want to waste any more time. Your life is so precious, and this wheel keeps turning. It's not kind to you. It keeps turning. But because you've got this card in your position of what it's all about, it's saying to you that this is the up and up for you. In fact, it's a fortune. It's a good luck kind of charm coming in. But your challenge is that you are trying to be everything for everyone. This Queen of Pentacles is the energy of the archetype of seeing to the home, seeing to your job, trying to spread yourself away too thin and not seeing to yourself. And this is what the Queen of Pentacles is. She is very abundant. I'm using the she because it is a queen, but it refers to every archetype. And when you're living this energy, when you are challenging yourself all the time to be on top of things, to be the best worker, to put 15 hours of work a day in, to be the best mom in the school that bakes the best cakes, to be the best homework giver, there's always these limits that you're pushing yourself to. And this Queen of Pentacles is saying that is a challenge for you because you don't know how to step back. You don't know how to be honest with yourself because you are coping in that. And eventually what happens is you just break. You just break, and you also feel like you're not being seen or heard anymore because your own needs are not getting taken care of. So pile number one, this challenge of this Queen of Pentacles is asking you to please slow yourself down. I say that because of the Hermit card. Slow yourself down. Get back to a space in your life where you can find what actually makes you shine. The Hermit card is another major arcana. You're flanked by two major arcanas here. And this Hermit card is all about finding that inner light again in yourself. It feels like it's gone out. It feels like it's there for everybody. It feels like you are just being accountable for yourself. And you maybe have fallen out of love with yourself. Maybe you've lost almost like a identity loss of looking after yourself. Maybe you're not even worried about your hair anymore. Maybe you've not even worried about a health routine that you're in, and this is just getting back to that. So your cards are very positive, and the Four of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck to say that your whole energy is that you're holding on to trying to keep it up. You're trying to keep your head above sea level. You're trying to keep a hold on the finances. You're trying to keep a hold on your health. You really are trying so hard, but you're holding on too tight. And when you're not honest with yourself about that holding on, that is when you burn out. So what a message for you there, hey? Be aware of the cycles. So I'm going to give you a nice encouraging message to end off on, but be aware of the cycles because this is your life. So it has to happen. There are cycles where sometimes you are holding on and really just coping, and cycles that come through that you are wide-eyed and you are absolutely full of energy, and this is a lucky stage of your life coming through. So Spirit is giving you this encouragement to now, right now, your cycle is bringing you positive opportunities, some good fortune, and it's confirming that there's a lot of synchronicities that are coming your way because you are now being honest with yourself. And then your end card here is just this being wise with yourself in that. And when you're wise with yourself and life gets so busy and you just want to just hide away, that's when you know, okay, fine, I need to have work-life balance. And that is what your challenge is here, because you do not know how to check in and reflect and find your magic back inside again. And that's what Spirit is saying to you. Please don't hold on to being the one that keeps everything together all the time. And if you are a guy here and you are having to keep the business together and having to keep the family together, understand that your health will suffer here in the middle, and your health will suffer here too. It is very unhealthy for not being able to be in connection with yourself, because you are not a robot. You know, like the world just keeps pushing and pushing those limits. You are not at the end of that. You're not just somebody that can just keep on switching yourself on and off. So let's see what Spirit is giving you some encouragement here, so that you can retreat back to your own little tree, and you've got just do your best. You cannot control the rest. I love that. Sorry, I haven't got my right glasses on. I couldn't read the bottom of that cup. But you see what Spirit has given you here is you are at your best when you are doing your best. You know, your best and somebody else's best at a school, at a company isn't the same. That is 100% that you must learn, that we are all on different journeys, and your magic is not the same as somebody else's magic. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. Your best Your best is your best, and that is the level that you are at. And even if you're in a relationship and you think you have to fulfill that person's needs, remember that your best is one limit and their limit is another. If it doesn't sync up, then you have to look inside yourself and see whether you're actually meant for each other. But this is not about that. This is about yourself. This is about your personal limits, where you're pushing yourself so badly. And this little encouragement sticker at the end here is perfect for your reading. So please take a moment today to listen to what Spirit has given you here, is that this chatter around you, that next step of your journey has to be down to you, has to be down to spending time with yourself, and to be wise enough to understand, to check and to see when it is time for you to reflect, to not break, and to get back to who that magic is in yourself, because the world needs you. Okay, take care. Okay, those of you in Pile B who chose romantic partner, look how gorgeous this guy is. Isn't he yummy? So this is pertaining to male or female, whatever you are attracted to. This is definitely saying to you that a romantic partner is either on the way, or you can be the romantic partner. So it's about revealing your passions. It's about exciting relationships coming your way. And it's about how you can make that better for yourself. So by drawing this card in Pile B, we are in a state of romance. It's coming your way. It's a manifesting into that delightful meeting a new partner kind of energy. And your heart is ready for it. It's exciting, it's passionate, and it's rejuvenating you into that current feeling in your heart. And if you are in a current relationship, perhaps this is now a revival. This is now going on a little dinner date out, dancing perhaps, or a B&B at the coast, or at a lovely little forest, and reinventing yourselves together, because this is about love and romance. And it's very important to have that passion with somebody. So if you are feeling like in your relationship, if you're really in a relationship and you're feeling very stagnant, it's time to up that. It's time, and especially because right now I'm doing this in Aries moon, and the Aries moon is about passion. It's about that bold initiative kind of energy. So amp yourself up. If you are the partner and you're feeling it's a little bit low in your relationship, make a plan. Get out there and have a bit of romance, and put that back into your life, and remind yourself that, playfulness and creativity is a state of mind. So if you are stressed and you've got things that are going on and you think, oh, I can't do this, this is where you need to step up and go, you know what, my life is so short, I need to step up, so that you can relax and allow that romantic flow to come in, allow your mind to shift a little bit. And when you go and you have that romantic relationship, or you have that romantic encounter, you become more romantic, your fears release, and you actually become a little bit more, your endorphins release, and you become a little bit more encouraged to enjoy life a lot. So let's put that aside and let's see what this is all about. I'm loving this for you. Pile 2, romantic partner. Right, so let's get a card on this actual subject. What is actually happening about this romantic partner? Where is it coming into your life? How is it coming? When? How? Who? Let's have a look at your first card, which is all about that. So give me more information about this romantic partner. And let's take that one. Oh, we've got the World card. Oh, that's big. Then we've got challenges. So what are the challenges around this romantic encounter and this romantic situation? We've got the King of Swords. And then what is your advice going forward in this romantic partner relationship? What is your advice going forward? Oh, yes. Okay. And you got the Nine of Pentacles. So Spirit has given you this World card as your first as your encounter, as your subject. And the World card is saying to you, the World card comes up in the Major Arcana. You're actually flanked by 2 Major Arcana. I love it. It's the end of a cycle that you've accomplished. It could be that you're thinking, look, you've come here for this, you've chosen a romantic partner. You're either wanting a romantic partner or you're already in the relationship. But this is saying that some kind of cycle has come to an end. So that's exactly what I was saying to you, that you need to amp it up a bit. Don't let that old cycle go, though. Let's say you're single and you're here and you're wanting a romantic partner and you're wanting to get into a relationship, or you've met somebody new. Please don't carry through all that baggage that you accumulated from that previous relationship. If you've been in a marriage and it's very difficult to get into a new relationship, because when you get with a new person, all you know is about that relationship that you were in. You know what that person's habits were, you know that person's routines, and now all you can really talk about. It's very difficult getting into something new when you've been in that, because it's there, it's fresh, it's in you, it's been with you for years. So when you meet a new person and you have a romantic partner, try and listen more. try and get to the stage in this world card's giving you to say, you've been through that. It is a closed chapter. Rather use the experiences to enhance yourself and to move back there. Don't keep one foot in the old chapter and one foot in the new. Completely go through this portal into what is something new for you. Experiment and be different. Don't carry everything you have there. And not everybody is the same. Whatever relationship you had in the past, this world card says to you, please remember that every person you meet is different, and you'll be different with every person that you meet, because every person brings different things out in you. So if you're attracting, let's say you are going around and around in circles here, and you're attracting narcissists, or you're attracting people that tell you how to dress, or you're attracting people that don't compliment you, and disregard who you are as a physical being. Remember that you're attracting that until you learn the lesson. So the world card is saying here, if you are ready for that cycle to be closed, make it completely closed, that you walk into the next chapter completely different, and this romantic partner doesn't get tainted with the same almost oil brush that person treated you. So give the person the benefit of the doubt until you see the red flags and go, you know what, I'm actually drawing the same person in again. And I say this because of this King of Swords here. You've got the challenges, this very wise. The King of Swords is an energy of possibly being more honest, possibly being a lot more planned in your way, your strategy forward. It's a very strategic kind of card, this. And what Spirit is saying to you, yes, romantic is about the love, but you've also got to be honest with yourself, and this is a very honest card. And you've got these butterflies, and I love this King of Swords, because what it's saying to you is there's always hope, there's always transformation when you're honest and when you're truthful with yourself. So don't fall in the same trap again when you're in this relationship that comes along, or this romantic partner, of saying, okay, you know what, I'm actually familiar with that person because this person treats me the same, or like, you know, this first 3 months of honeymoon, you're a little bit blinded to what the person is actually. So go out of that mindset of yourself and go, okay, there's a red flag. I'm not going to repeat the same pattern. I'm sorry, we are not compatible. I'm moving on. And you know, you do bring in a lot of childhood stuff with you, or a lot of experiences with you in your life where, in fact, so will the partner. So you've both got all this baggage coming in. So be very, very honest with the person and say, you know, this is what I want. I want to go this pace, or I want to go faster here, or just always be honest, because that other person can't read your mind. So that is what that is. And then your outcome card, or your action going forward. You've got the Magician. And let me tell you something. This Magician, oh my goodness. This Magician is all about you rounding up everything that I've given you, because the Magician is the most magical card. It's the card of turning anything into what you need to be. So remember that what we've spoken about here is, if you've got that same revolving circle, believe in yourself enough that you know it's possible that you can move out of that, and you can manifest and make clear visions of what you really want in life. So if you want a partner that is more engaging and sees you and is more loving, make sure that that's what you're creating. That's what the reality that you bring in. Remember, your thoughts, your words, the way you act, the way you behave, the way that you allow that person to treat you is exactly how what you're going to manifest. So what is going to work for you? How can you bring the magic back into your life? This is exactly what this card is saying is. And it's a card to say that it will happen. You see these beautiful roses and this beautiful environment this card is in. It will happen the way you make it happen. So magic flows how you need it to flow. And if you've already activated that, if you've already thought, okay, I understand what is coming through for me, that flow will be yours, and you won't be overwhelmed, and it won't be hard to reach that goal, that beautiful goal that you need to have in a relationship. And don't be afraid of asking the universe for what you want, because that's the reality that you want. You don't want to bring through all of that non-confidence, that maybe narcissistic kind of situations that you've had before, or the gaslighting. You need to show up that you are inspired now, and you are ready, and you are waiting for that, because if you come to this pile, you are ready for that. And the magic that you can activate and let flow in your life is absolutely exploding because of your bottom card here, this beautiful bottom Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is a card that I use the bottom of the deck as your underlying energy, and this is believing in yourself. This is a card to say that you've been single for so long, or you've been in a situation for so long, struggling on your own, but you've made it. This is usually the retirement card. It's the card to say that you've worked so damn hard, all because of you. So all this work that you're putting in to make the gifts come through for a beautiful new relationship, or to change the relationship that you're in at the moment, to balance it out and to bring harmony to it and bring peace to it. These are the cards to say to you, it's here, it's going to be yours. Isn't that awesome? So I'm loving the fact that this has gone in this direction, because your goals are so much greater than you can contemplate if you put your mind to it, and that is what you want. And this doesn't have to be a physical, okay, yes, it could be physical because you've got the pentacles, but this is mainly about the collective. This is mainly about your heart center, opening your heart center, going to places that frequent the right kind of people. If you don't want a guy that drinks too much alcohol, don't go to a bar. Rather go to a club that walks, or go down to the beach. That if you want a guy that surfs, if you want a girl that gives love and gives understanding, don't go search for a dominating woman in a situation that doesn't suit you. So it's all very balanced out, and just give yourself, if you are a guy or a girl that likes to have a healthy body, and you wanting to be more of a fitness freak, and you like somebody to live that kind of life with you, got kayak in the mountains or running on the beach, look for circles that allow for that. And that is what manifestation is all about, pal, too. Loving it. So now I'm going to draw you a little sticker that Spirit is going to give you that clear vision and the end result. And you have, today I've got this. You see what Spirit is saying to you? You've got this. Here's the card. You've got this. Today you've got this. You have got this in the bag, and everything that you're wanting is magic. Your intentions can come true. Just make sure that you believe in the manifestations, and the magic is there. It's there. You've earned it. And this is what this card is saying to you. You've earned it. It's yours. You see how this little owl is looking at all these little coins above the head. That is the owl giving you that sort of high five to say, you know what, this is your abundance card. This is your prosperous. This is your time to reap the benefits. Whatever you're receiving right now, this is a result that will come through for you. And that's what the whole underlying energy is. It's yours if you want it. So whatever you are wanting, whatever you are needing to go forward, celebrate it, because you have got this, and you can get another relationship again. When I can say get it, it is in you. It is. We are not meant to be on this earth alone. We are meant to be with others. We are meant to experience each other. That is 100% given in this life. Okay, so just know that when you avoid facing that enlightening part of yourself, know that you must allow yourself to feel emotions. Because when you feel negatively and you've got all this dark happening in your life, that's what you will bring in. But there's no reason not to have the darkness and the trauma and the pain there, because we all experience it. Just don't push it away, and know that, when you find somebody else, there's this whole partner that will come in with you and maybe help you through that. So that is how you function. That is the frequency that this whole reading is about. Find somebody in yourself that actually lines up with you and can be your soulmate. I love that for you, pal, too. Take care, and I'll chat to you soon.